Welcome to the Leader Inside You 5-step strategy to 300K to 500K income and reach director VP levels. 300,000 to 500,000. You might feel these numbers are unrealistic. But that is normal to happen because there is no course in colleges or universities called How to Get Promotion and Big Salaries. We are never taught this. But I'm sure you know at least one or two people who are making these kinds of money, so you know it is possible. You just don't know how to make it happen for you. You know how to complete projects in time, below budget. You know how to work hard, help others, and deliver big value. But if you are struggling to turn that into money and position for yourself, then keep listening. Hello there, this is Ravi Rade with the Leader Inside You, wishing you happiness and success. Welcome to today's webinar, Success Without Stress, 5-step strategy to reach 300,000 to 500,000 income and director VP position. So let's start with who is this for? This is for anyone who works in corporate office, who wants to climb up the ladder, earn a higher income, and get recognition for their work. If you are someone who knows that you have huge potential inside, but career and income growth are not happening as per your expectation, then this webinar is for you. And if you are a scientist, software developer, programmer, QA specialist, analyst, solutions architect, engineer, IT manager, then this webinar is absolutely for you. So here is my promise to you. In next 45 minutes, I'll show you how to get leadership roles, even if you have been an individual contributor for your entire career so far. How to move as quickly as possible to director and VP levels without adding extra stress to your life. I'll show you how you can get promotion, unexpected mid-review raises, and astonishing bonuses without need to asking for them. And I'll show you how to get recognition and visibility that you might be missing right now, even if you call yourself an introvert. And ultimately, I'll show you how you can increase your income by 30 to 60% in just next few months. And the best part, how you can achieve all this without working long hours, without playing office politics, without stressful studies and exams of university programs such as MBA, and instead creating a happy, joyful environment for you, your family, and everyone around you. If you want any of these, let's get serious and focus on how to get these super important outcomes for you. So keep everything aside. Take out a pen and paper and start taking notes. And watch this presentation until the end. You know why? Because these 45 minutes can literally change your life. Does this sound like you? Before going further, let me check in with you and just see where you are and if any of these things sound like you. Are you realizing that you are drastically underpaid because even your juniors are getting more than you? Are you stuck in the same role without any promotion for several years and feel frustrated to see other less qualified people getting promotions after promotions, even if you are the one who is doing all the work? Are you seeing on LinkedIn that your college friends, previous colleagues, and even people who you had mentored are becoming directors and VPs, and you don't have any idea how they are doing it? Is your boss giving you new excuses every year, not doing enough for your career, or blocking you? Do you find it hard to speak up, share your ideas, stand up for yourself and your opinions, and you feel stressed out in the meetings and interviews? Are you experiencing deep pain inside because you are not further ahead in your career? Your true potential is not being used, and time is running out, and not even an MBA is helping? Do you see all this impacting you emotionally, in personal life, and in relationships, making you irritated, angry, or frustrated at home? Are you working way too hard in your job, too many hours, coming to your family exhausted, and getting crushed by anxiety, stress, and overwhelm, but still not going anywhere? And finally, do you feel that your career is stuck for a long time? Well, look, if any of that stuff sounds like you, then I actually have some good news for you. Because none of those things are the real problem. The real problem is that you haven't made what I call the shifts. And I'm going to explain you what those are in just a few seconds, but just understand that once you make these shifts, You will unleash your inner superpowers, destroy all limiting beliefs, and you will push through the manager, then director, and VP level faster than you ever thought possible. You will start showing up at the meetings with way more power and talking with confidence. Your boss and colleagues will start noticing that there is something different about you. You will start getting bigger responsibilities, raises, and bonuses that are beyond your boss's authority. You will finally join that $300,000 plus income club, buy a new fancy home, take luxury vacations, while easily saving for kids' college and retirement funds. And all those negative feelings that you might be having right now, like anxiety, worry, fear, and frustration, will start to fizzle away, getting replaced by enthusiasm, inspiration, and proud feeling. And you'll be able to do all this while playing with your kids, going on date nights with your spouse, and bringing joy and happiness to everyone around you. That is the fun life, isn't it? Okay, all right. So, who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Ravi Rade, founder of the Leader Inside You Inc., an executive training and coaching company. I have helped hundreds of technology professionals to get promotions, big raises, and new jobs while reducing stress in their life. I'm a certified coach from Tony Robbins and Coaches Training Institute. I'm a certified teacher for Search Inside Yourself. It's a Google-developed mindfulness-based emotional intelligence leadership course for executives and their teams. Before becoming coach, I was a director at Chicago Board Options Exchange, where I led large technology teams in a highly demanding environment. I also have an MBA from both the University of Chicago, which has helped me a lot in building a very successful coaching business that I'm at right now. But I know now that it was not necessary for me to become a director. In super simple words, I have helped hundreds of tech professionals, just like you, to get promotions and make more money. So if you want the same, then you don't want to miss any part of this presentation. How did I discover these shifts? A quick story. During my corporate career with the electronic trading systems of options and stock exchange, most of the professionals working with me were buried in anxiety, panic, and overwhelm because first they had to deliver extremely complex projects under tight deadlines and then firefight 24 hours production support in the middle of the night on weekends and rinse and repeat. Their career was dark. But some professionals in the same team were different. I watched them being stress-free. I watched them leaving office at 4 p.m. and enjoying weekends and family life. They didn't get MBA. They didn't play office politics. But still, they managed to go from a tiny cube in the corner to VP position in just a few years. So I closely observed what those high achievers were doing. And I noticed that there is something very different about how these successful people behave with their upper management, how they present themselves, and how they present their work, how they speak and what they speak, and equally important, what they don't speak. I realized that there are 5 things that those top performers were doing that everyone else wasn't. So I implemented those 5 shifts in my career for myself, and I could move from software contractor to director position in just a few years. And I thought, this works. So why not share these secrets with others and see if it works for them too? To be honest, initially I was skeptical and I thought, it worked for me maybe because I'm lucky to be there at the right time and right place. But my mind was blown away to see how this strategy is totally replicable. In the last few years, hundreds of our clients have gotten promotions and huge income jumps using exactly the same strategy that worked for me. So I'll explain those 5 shifts are and how our clients are using them. So pay close attention. All right. The first shift is to demand high position, at least the director or VP level. You might immediately think, why would somebody give me such a high position? There are so many other smarter people in the competition. I don't have the required skills. I don't have people management experience. Why would they give me a high position? These concerns are totally normal because we all have that limiting voice inside. The voice of stupid inside us. This voice keeps stopping us from claiming our glory. We all have that. All these self-doubts are not your fault. It's because of the years of teaching we got to live within our means and be modest. That's why we focus only on getting the next level promotion. You might not have realized it, but that's a huge problem. Because if you focus only on next level promotion, you stay stuck with low, doubtful thinking. You don't have enough juice of inspiration to push you to take bold actions. It becomes hard to think and see beyond your boss. You find yourself running in an endless rat race, competing with your peers, experiencing stress and anxiety on daily basis. The good news is this is a fixable problem because there is another voice inside you, the voice of the inner leader. That voice is telling you something different. It is telling you that director VP position is possible for you too. Think about it. If you did not have that leader voice inside you, you wouldn't be spending your time watching this webinar, would you? So first, let's silence that stupid voice and let the inner leader talk. To do that, start demanding a high position from yourself in a clear and loud voice. Declare your happy dance income number. Declare your happy dance title. Go ahead. Write it down on a paper. I want to earn 300,000 to 500,000 income and reach director VP level. Now read it out loud. Let the leader inside you say loudly what you really, really, really want. Go ahead. Do it now. Say it out loud. I want to earn 300,000 to 500,000 income and reach director VP level. And see what magic happens. A new source of excitement and confidence opens up, doesn't it? Once you start demanding a high position from yourself, immediately an internal machine of inspiration starts. You feel different. You start thinking differently, which automatically results in different actions. It takes you out of the rat race with your peers. Because with higher goals, you know that your peers will be reporting to you soon. So instead of grinding repetitive, low-value work, you start focusing on high-value tasks, giving you bigger results. Your boss and skip level start noticing the confidence in you. They start trusting in you and your capabilities. And then you will see that they start giving you new high-value work, such as leading teams and a transition path from individual contributor to leadership roles opens up. And the best part, they free you from low-value repetitive grinding work, for example, production support. Since you get to work on something that you really like and love and enjoy, burnout and overwhelm start to fizzle away. Work does not feel like work anymore. Do you see the picture? This is how it worked for our client Nikita. When we spoke to her for the first time, she was a senior software engineer working as an individual contributor. She said she felt like she was stuck in a rat race, facing constant competition in the office. So we worked together and created a mindset transformation to aim for a director level instead of just a next level promotion. That made her think differently, and she started volunteering for director level tasks. She immediately started getting noticed by the CEO of the company, who gave her a team of 5 people to lead. But since now Nikita had big goals, she did not settle. She did not settle just on moving from individual contributor to leadership role. She kept focusing on her big dream. And within a couple of years, she is now chief of staff at big multinational company. Without demanding a high position, she might not have received a C-level title ever. It worked for Prasanna too, another technology expert. When he started working with us, first thing he did, he made his goals very high to double his income. He was skeptical at first, but this high goal gave him a totally new vision to see the opportunities that he could not see before. He followed the process we taught, and within a year, he doubled his income to $300,000, and he is now working towards $500,000. Now that is possible. So this is possible. But without thinking high, this would never have happened. Nikita and Prasanna could do all this because they aimed high and they've used the proven system that we taught them. Now, you may have doubts if this can happen for you too, but it's possible, isn't it? So do it. Start demanding a high position from yourself. Silence the stupid inside you and let the leader inside you talk loud and clear. Read out loud your mission statement every single day. I want to earn 300,000 to 500,000 income and reach director, VP level. Now you will say, okay, Ravi, I will demand high position from myself. But I have already talked about my promotion to my boss, even my boss's boss, skip level. But it's not working. That's why you need to make the second shift. Get a skip level career sponsor. Skip level means your boss's boss and above that. Yes, you are right. Asking for promotion doesn't work. It's a wrong way that in fact reduces the chance of getting one. Because your boss feels that you're nagging and that puts him or her in defensive mode. Your boss starts to avoid conversation, starts finding reason, gives you excuses why you're not ready for the promotion. And you start feeling resentment towards your boss, reducing your motivation to give your best. And you start thinking, why bother? Motivation goes down, confidence goes down. And what about asking for a promotion to skip level? That doesn't work either. It actually backfires because your boss might feel threatened and get mad at you. Skip levels don't have time to worry about your promotion. Even if you get time, it is just one-time quick conversation. Then everything is forgotten. Has any of this happened to you? I understand how frustrating it can be when you are not getting what you deserve, especially if you are doing great work, long hours, and getting good ratings. It pains my heart to see injustice happening to so many good people just because they're humble and modest. So first of all, let's learn why this happens. The super most important thing I want you to understand is this. They are not going to give you a high position for your reasons. Write this down. You don't get high position because you want it for your reasons. You get high position because they want it for their reasons. That's why none of the usual ways work. I'm smart, I work hard, I'm ambitious, I want to grow in my career. None of these work. Because these are your reasons, not theirs. Are you getting it? The sad truth is, they might use very nice words for you, but nobody cares about you. They care about themselves. That's the world we live in. And then, what's the secret to making your promotion happen? Get a skip level career sponsor and have totally different kind of conversations called career sponsorship conversations. For a fast track career, you don't need a boss who keeps giving you new excuses every year. For fast track career, you need a career sponsor. The sponsor who is in power and position in your organization, who has vested interest in your success for their own career growth. This is very clever. Position yourself in such a way that your success will lead to their success. And boom, everything changes. They become your advocate. They give you power, visibility, and opportunities. They give you promotions. And most importantly, they give you bonuses and raises that your boss can't. If you don't know, here is a secret. As you go up the ladder, your bonus and stock grants become a much bigger component of your total package. And who gets to decide on bonus and stock? Not the HR, not your boss. It is decided by upper management. And that's how our client, Aman, a senior manager, got 54% bonus. As he established his career sponsorship, his skip level VP saw how valuable Aman is to him and gave him more than double the bonus compared to last year. Aman called it astonishing. Now, this might surprise you. The higher up the career sponsor you reach out to, the more willing they are to help you grow as a leader. Because, you may not know this, top bosses' performance rating goes down if they can't grow leaders in their department. That's why when our clients reach out to top bosses, they get pleasantly surprised by the help, support, and guidance they start getting. Here is an example how it worked for our client Venu. One fine day, he got an email from HR about an increase in his salary. He had no clue coming his way. How did this happen? Venu was initially hesitant, but he gathered his courage, prepared, practiced, and reached out to his CIO. He had several career sponsorship conversations and got this surprise raise. It works at all levels. Mohan was stuck at VP level for 6 years. But as soon as he started having career sponsorship conversation, as we taught him, within 6 months, he got promotion to SVP position. So bring up the courage to talk to skip level. But remember, it's not a casual one-time conversation. It's an ongoing, systematic, structured conversation to create career sponsorship. So don't go without expert coaching help and extensive preparation, because you may not get a second chance again. So now you might be saying, okay, I get it, Ravi, I will try to get a career sponsor. But how do I get my upper management to see me as worthy of a high position? How do I get visibility and recognition for my work? That brings us to the third shift. Develop executive presence. You might be saying, it's hard for me to speak up in meetings, especially when my boss and upper management are present. If that's the case, that's absolutely not your fault. During the years of programming career, you had to always think about how things will fail before installing them into production. So the brain gets hardwired to think a lot about fear of failure. This fear makes you think too much before talking and stops you from sharing your ideas in the meetings. Other people talk about the same idea and they get the limelight and new responsibilities. They talk and they end up getting all the recognition. No wonder for so many people, all this impacts motivation and confidence starts to go down. The another thing is, we have been taught by shrewd people to focus on getting things done, work hard, and then work will speak for itself. They teach this because it works in their favor. In today's fast-paced world, there is no time to just think about it and keep quiet. Now career growth comes to only those people who speak up, showcase their accomplishments, and present their ideas in front of people in power. Aren't you seeing that in your office? Fortunately, there is a way to break the spell of this curse by making the third shift. Develop executive presence. What is it and how to develop it? I'll explain that shortly. But first, let's take a look at the conventional way of achieving success. Work long hours, work hard, become indispensable, take control, sacrifice personal life, be competitive, fight for your promotion, grab power, play office politics, be pushy, read books, do MBA, gather endless certifications. People have been using all these ways to achieve high positions, but they are the slowest and completely unreliable way to achieve a high position. And worse yet, they cause more harm than good. See this list again. None of these are inspiring and motivating. Working long hours leads to burnout. Becoming indispensable means your boss can't find a replacement to promote you. Office politics creates daily stress. Sacrificing personal time destroys your family's happiness. Doing MBA distracts you from work and life for years, costs a fortune, and you may not get any return. How do I know? Because I have done an MBA myself. Sure, it is helping me in my business in a big way. But I also remember my CTO telling me, Ravi, keep your MBA on the side. If you want a promotion, listen to me. And did you notice? It is Master of Business Administration. It's not Master of Career Administration. Books and certification give passive information. Where is the action? This old ways to high position is a never-ending cycle of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. The new way is to develop executive presence. So let's see, what does developing executive presence mean? You can read thick books on this topic, but it's actually very simple. It means listening, thinking, and talking like an executive leader in charge during one-on-one conversations, meetings, and presentations. For example, you are an expert in technology, but when it comes to presenting yourself and your solution in meeting with high-level people, you must present it with an ideal executive behavior. It doesn't matter how confident and courageous you are behind your computer monitor. For career growth in leadership roles, what matters is how confident and courageous you are in the meetings, in front of people, especially the upper management. Because that's when they see you. You must showcase your accomplishment, be able to articulate the value that you bring to the table, and answer challenging questions confidently, even if you have little knowledge on the topic. If you can't do that, you will not be given leadership roles. So write another things down. Your work is not a person. It cannot speak for itself. You must speak up. Let me ask you, how vocal you are in the meetings when you have to express your ideas and stand up for yourself. How outgoing you are in talking with people, networking, and establishing relationships. On the personal front, what happens when you talk with your boss about your promotion and raise? What happens to your emotions and behavior during such situations? Anxiety, insecurity, fear, frustration, and even anger all pop up in a big way, don't they? I understand this because I have gone through exactly the same emotions, and most of my clients feel the same way. But to win, what we have found, we must have strong emotional strength in such situations. You may not have that strength right now, but you can build it using techniques that we teach to our clients. So how do we do that? Simple. Practice in a safe environment under expert guidance. Executive presence is like learning to ride a bicycle. It's very simple. But you cannot learn to ride a bicycle by reading books or watching YouTube. You must get on the bike and practice. But in the beginning, you will need something to guide you and hold your bike. And also you need a helmet and knee pads. You need a trainer and you need a safe environment. The same thing you need to develop executive presence. That's what our clients do. They practice executive presence in group calls every week in a safe environment under the guidance of our expert coaches. They practice how to think, they practice how to listen, and they practice how to talk like an executive. This is all a lot easier than you might think. In just 3 or 4 weeks, our clients, even the introverts and quiet people, say that their boss and colleagues have started noticing a big difference in their leadership skills in meetings. And surprisingly big side benefit, developing executive presence makes them calm, composed, and collected person. And that helps them in personal life and family life too. They become much more attentive and caring for their kids and spouse, giving full presence and bringing more joy and happiness. See how Sumati got her promotion because of developing executive presence. She worked with us to become vocal in meetings, stand up for herself, promoting herself. And she got promoted to senior manager position without asking for it. Without this executive presence, she would not be noticed, and this promotion could have taken many, many years. Another story is of Vishnu. He works at a FANG company. He said his company has given tons of leadership training, but that didn't help him because those are just like workout videos. Just watching them does not do anything. But as Vishnu practiced in our group coaching call, he actually developed his executive presence muscles. In his own words, because of his strong executive presence, his senior director gave him a new big responsibility. And now he's thriving and has become a favorite of his career sponsors. And now he has made his new goals even super high to reach $100 million. FANG plus talented people like Vishnu plus executive presence, anything is possible. Just imagine what can happen to your career if you show up with confidence and courage to every meeting and conversation. All right, all these things work. We have seen the stories and case studies, right? But they have limitations because your success is limited to your current boss, current career sponsor, and current company. If you want to make your career progress limitless, make the fourth shift. Jump. Change your job in other departments in your company or outside. Jump to a higher level with 30 to 60% income hike. Okay, I know. You have been thinking about it, right? Probably for many years. So, what is stopping you? Yeah, the fear of failure, isn't it? Fear of going through the interview process and getting rejected, feeling like a failure. I get that. We all humans feel the same way when it comes to fear of failure and rejection. So let's fix that right now because without fixing it, we are not going anywhere. So are you ready? Okay. Imagine you are playing a video game and you fail. You die in the game, right? What happens? You just start the game again. You might feel bad for a moment, but nothing happened to you. You did not lose anything. You are still happily sitting on your comfortable sofa. Actually, you had fun and you know now some hidden tricks that you can use next time, right? You simply just start the game again. Jumping into a new job is just like playing a video game. If you don't get it, just start the game again. This time knowing a few more tricks. If you don't get a job, you still have your current job. Nothing changed. Nothing is lost. You are still sitting in your comfortable job. So where is the failure here? But let's not be naive. There is a possibility of failure. You may fail in a new job because it may be new, it may be hard, and expectations are higher. That's why many people come to us saying, hey Ravi, I got this promotion, I got this management role, I became senior manager, director. I'm celebrating, but I'm freaking out because I feel that I'll fail because expectations are too high in new job. That's possible. Don't worry, we help people avoid failure in new demanding jobs. But that failure can come only if you succeed in getting the new job, right? So let me repeat. Possibility of failing is only if you succeed in getting new job with a new title and 30 to 60% income increase. Think about it. How stupid it is to worry about failing even if you succeed. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is all correct. But there is a big yeah, but. Don't have 2-page result-driven resume ready. Don't have professional-looking LinkedIn profile matching the leadership role you want. Does even the thought of interview stress you out? Most probably, all these things are stopping you from jumping to higher income, aren't they? Now imagine, if someone gives you a high leadership position with 30 to 50% hike for the rest of your life, you will take it, won't you? Of course you would. Just think about it. This lifetime income is so huge compared to the one-time hurdle that you have to cross. Now you might say, I understand all this. Even my spouse and friends are telling me the same. But I'm procrastinating because it's so hard. I just hate writing resume and LinkedIn profiles. Well, that's okay. Who does not hate writing resume? But you don't need to stay stuck because here is a super easy way out of this hurdle. Let the expert career coach do it for you. Let me ask you, will you ever consider remodeling your entire kitchen all by yourself? No, you would hire the expert and get it done quickly and efficiently and then throw a big housewarming party, won't you? So why would you not do the same thing for 100 times more important project of resume and LinkedIn? So stop messing around with your 20-page resume and get it done professionally. And focus on celebration party that you will give to your friends and family when you get that 60% hike. Because once you have this search out optimized LinkedIn profile, recruiters start reaching out to you. You give them resume, they get you their interviews. You practice the answers and give the interview with super confidence. And boom, you get big jumps of 65%, 50%, 60%, 55%. All these are the real numbers that our clients have posted in our internal group. So don't be surprised if the same thing happens to you too, especially if you have not changed your job in last few years. The fifth shift is to invest in executive coaching. Since you want to reach a high position, very likely you would have considered some traditional ways. You might be ready to invest a huge amount of money of $150,000 in MBA or 30, 50K in university leadership courses. You might be ready to spend 30 hours a week studying, giving exams, sacrificing family life for a year or two, thinking it's worth the investment. Investment in learning is Great. You might have done that already. But there is a big elephant-sized problem that you might not see because it's covered under a thick fog of marketing. The problem is that they are designed to give information, knowledge. They are not designed to solve your specific problems. They are generic, full of theories and exams. You just sit in a big classroom for hours. Nobody helps you personally to solve your problems. You do feel proud when you post your graduation ceremony pictures on social media. But it does not solve the underlying problem because these always teach you everything except how to get raise and promotion from your employer. You end up wasting time learning case studies of how Coca-Cola promotes their brand instead of learning how you can promote yourself in your company. And that's why many of our clients come to us, even if they have MBA and have done all sorts of leadership courses. Executive coaching is very different. The first and most important thing, it works for you. Because a good coach listens to your specific situation and gives you a customized solution that solves the problem that you are facing right now. Second, coaching produces results in weeks instead of years. Because coaching is about your current problems and how to fix them in next few weeks. Third, coaching usually costs a tiny fraction of an MBA. So you can actually afford it. And it fits in your life because you can start anytime without GMAT. Another big advantage, it avoids waste of money. Many ambitious people invest in their leadership programs and they never use it, wasting money. Executive coaching solves that big problem because the coach talks with you personally and brings accountability so that you actually do the work and get results. The best part, there are no studies, there are no exams, no sacrificing family time, so you don't need permission from your spouse. All you need is a committed decision to solve your immediate problem. Do you see how completely different and super effective coaching is? So let's get real facts about your career. Write down the numbers on paper for these questions. How many years ago did you get your last promotion? If you are recently promoted, how many years has it been overdue? How many years you are behind in your career? How much raise you have been getting every year? How much is the gap between what you are making versus what you should be making? How much money you are losing every year because you are underpaid compared to market value? Now, if you are not happy with any of this, if you are sick and tired of being underpaid and stuck in stagnant career for so many years, then stop thinking about it. Start taking action. Get new ideas, a new plan, and proven techniques to get promoted and find a new high-paying job. So now you might ask, investment in coaching is good, but what about the returns, ROI? Let's look at that. Do a simple math. Do a simple math for yourself. You are in a very high-paying professional. Your next promotion or new job means 50K or 60K or even more income. So any amount of investment will pay for itself multiple times in just a few months. Need proof? Here is the ROI that our clients are getting. 55%, 40K, 65%, 50%, 45%, 32K, 30%, 60%. And these are just a few of them. There are a lot more. I can keep going and going and going. So that's the return on investment possible if you invest in coaching. But remember one thing. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like you give money to some coach and it magically works. It worked for these clients because they became decisive, resourceful, and coachable. They showed up with full confidence and courage and followed the proven step-by-step strategy and took intelligent actions. And they did the work. And that's why they got those results. One caution though. When selecting a coach, be careful. Any coach won't work. Invest in coaching only with someone specific who has achieved the same success you want to achieve. And also watch out for newbies. There are too many out there. There is no legal regulation on coaching industry. So anyone can call themselves an executive coach with some random certification. The only way to know who is real and who is not is to watch the testimonials of their clients before you meet them. So go fully prepared before talking to any coaches. After all, it's a matter of your career and life. So invest in coaching carefully, but take fast action with confidence and courage. As I promised today, I showed you 5-step process to reach high position. Demand high position. I showed you how to build a much higher career for yourself by aiming high. Second, get a skip level career sponsor. I showed you how to get big bonus and raise by becoming a favorite of upper management. 3, develop executive presence. I showed you how to get promoted fast by getting visibility and recognition. 4, jump. I showed you how to make your income increase astonishingly high by changing job. 5th, invest in coaching. And I showed you a fast way to solve your problem with money and time investment that you can actually afford. Okay, now if you're one of those who just listen, get excited, and get back to watching funny videos, then go ahead. Stop this video and watch the funny videos. But if you are someone who does not miss out on taking action when you see a great idea, then you have a choice. You can just hold on to all this information and keep doing what you've been doing, keeping everything the way they are, unable to speak up, to showcase yourself and not get recognition, watching helplessly others getting a leadership roles, working hard, long hours, missing joyful moments of family life, letting stress, anxiety, frustration eat your mind, body, and relationships inside out with a constant fear of reaching a breaking point, and ultimately doing the same work over and over again and feeling stuck in a stagnant career. Or if you are done with all that, you want to change and make a big difference, and you want to do the work that you love and achieve a high position and salary while enjoying more time with your family and friends, making everyone happy. If that is what you want, then here is what I have for you. My team and I have set aside some time in the next 72 hours to speak with you personally about how you can apply these ideas to your work and life starting today. We have worked with hundreds of professionals, so whatever your biggest challenges are, we have seen it, and we know the strategy to overcome them. So here is how it works. We'll be on the phone for about 45 minutes. In this session, we'll work with you to craft a step-by-step strategy to reach director VP level and hit your income goal, whether that's 200,000, 300,000 or 500,000. See, you heard all these success stories of our clients. You might be thinking, these steps work for them, but will it work for me? Will it fit in my life and my career? That's a very valid question. And that's why we need to talk one-on-one on the phone. This phone call is a rare opportunity for you to open up your mind, talk freely with confidence about your career goals, and solve your problem once and for all. Cost for this call? Absolutely free. There is no charge whatsoever. But there is a catch. Oh, this is not for everyone. Who is this for? This is for corporate professionals who want to grow their careers fast. You must be honest and open to finding and accepting the problems that are blocking your career. Because if we can't find the problems, we can't give you the solutions. You must be someone who wants to bring bigger value to this world. And finally, you must be someone who believes in yourself and ready to work on yourself. So if that's you and achieving a high position while increasing personal and family well-being is a number one priority for you, book a session now. Why we are doing this? We'll give you this personalized strategy to reach 300,000 to 500,000 income for free. You might ask, hey Ravi, this is cool, but why are you doing this? We do this because we love giving back and helping tech professionals to achieve high positions without stress. Plus, we know you might want our help to implement your personalized strategy and transform your career and life. That's what we do every day. So if you would like, we can discuss it and see if it is a good fit for both of us to work together. If not, that's fine too. Either way, just by doing this call with us, you will get a clear path and a huge confidence to take actions toward 300,000 to 500,000 income and director VP level. So here is what I want you to do. Click the button beneath the video right now or visit theleaderinsideyou.com/apply. Again, theleaderinsideyou.com/apply. That will take you to our calendar page. You will see the available times. Pick the ones that works for you and go ahead. Book that time. We'll call you at the time you choose. It's that simple. After you book the call, there will be a quick form to fill out. That will help us jumpstart our conversation. Our clients say that filling this form itself was a very powerful exercise to get clarity about their careers. So make sure to fill out that form. You saw all these success stories of getting to director, VP level, increasing your income as 60%. All of those clients have started with this first step, booking the call. But here is the thing. Spaces are really limited. And there are a lot of people watching this presentation. And there are only so many hours in the day. So pick the convenient time that works for you before it's gone. This could be the conversation that will start chapter 2 of your career and will take you to the director or VP position very fast. So I'm inviting you to start your journey of accessing the leader inside you. Because it's not only about you and your career, it's beyond that. 300,000 to 500,000 income with that kind of money? Think about the house you can buy, vacations you can take, and bring joy and happiness to your family. Think about fully funded kids' college funds and your own retirement, bringing peace of mind and a secure future. Think about the financial freedom to buy anything for your spouse and kids. Think about the smile on their face and the big hug that you will get. You can bring all this for your family. If not for you, do it for your family. Book the call. Since you are still with me, it shows that you are committed to your exciting career growth and bigger income for your family. The leader inside you is telling you to take action. Listen to that voice. Because every time you heard that voice and took action, you felt good. You saw the success stories of our clients. They are just like you. It worked for them. Why won't it work for you? So take the simple action of booking the call that can change your life. Ultimately, it's all about claiming your true value and achieving something that you will really proud of and setting up a role model for others. And that's why we do what we do. So if you want to do the same and rise up to the bigger goals, click the button, visit the website, theleaderinsideyou.com/apply. And the final secret, tomorrow never comes. So book the call now and we will talk soon about your amazing career ahead. Once again, I'm Ravi Rade with the Leader Inside You, wishing you happiness and success.